My beloved child, stop for a moment. This is not a coincidence. This is not an algorithm. This is a summons. Heaven is calling you right now because there is something you have not been told, something hidden behind the smiles and the conversations, something you have sensed but could not name. I, the Lord your God, am speaking to you now. My voice comes with tenderness, not accusation. Archangel Michael stands beside me, sword lowered in reverence, because this message is personal, intimate, and urgent. You are loved. You are more loved than you have ever been told. There is someone in your life who truly loves you, their heart is drawn to you, their soul is magnetized by yours. Yet there is also a shadow, a struggle they are hiding. They are wrestling with something about your outward appearance, a problem they cannot fully admit, a perception shaped by wounds they themselves carry. Listen, my child. Their struggle is not a reflection of your worth. It is not proof that you are not enough. It is not evidence that you are unlovable. It is a mirror of their own unhealed places, their own learned distortions, their own fears about what should be. You are my masterpiece. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. But because I love you, I will not let you remain in confusion. I am exposing the tension now so that you can walk in wisdom and not in blindness. You have sensed it already, haven't you? The way their eyes flicker, the subtle comments, the hesitation before they compliment you. It left a mark on your heart. You began to ask yourself, am I enough? Am I beautiful? Am I acceptable? You started to shrink a little. You started to compare yourself to others. You began to hide parts of who you are. My child, I saw it all. Every silent tear. Every moment you stood in front of the mirror, wondering if you should change to be more for them. I gathered those tears. I recorded those prayers. And now I am answering. Hear me clearly, you do not need to contort yourself to be loved. You do not need to erase the lines I drew to fit into someone else's expectation. Love that is real cannot be built on the sand of shame. Yet, my child, I am not here to condemn the one who loves you but struggles. They too are mine. They too are on a journey. They too have wounds that twist their sight. Their struggle with your appearance is not always malice. Sometimes it is fear. Sometimes it is immaturity. Sometimes it is the echo of voices from their past. Michael says, do not hate them. Do not despise them. Do not shame them. But do not lose yourself either. This is why I am speaking. I am calling you into a higher understanding of love, a love that honors me first, a love that sees the soul beyond the skin, a love that is patient but not self-erasing. I know you have been praying, God, if they love me, why do I feel so small? Why do I feel like I am not enough? And I am answering now, because they love you, yes, but their love is still incomplete. They love you, but their vision of you is still clouded. They love you, but they have not yet surrendered their perceptions to me. You must decide, my child, what kind of love you will accept. Will you accept a love that diminishes you, or will you stand in the love that I call holy, the love that sees beyond appearance? Do not be afraid. You do not have to rush your decision. You do not have to abandon them or mold yourself overnight. This is a process. I will guide you. I will strengthen you. I will teach you when to speak and when to stay silent, when to hold and when to release. Michael whispers, you are not unlovable. You are not a burden. You are not too much. You are exactly who God shaped you to be. Breathe that in now. Place your hand over your heart. Say it with me, I am wonderfully made. I am enough. I am loved. The struggle they have with your appearance does not define you. It reveals where they still need healing. And I can heal them, too, but you must stand firm in your identity. My child, in the days ahead, I will give you signs. You will overhear conversations that confirm this message. You will notice patterns that you once ignored. A sentence in a book, a line in a song, a phrase on a billboard, all will echo this truth, I am wonderfully made. That will be my signature over your life. And as you see those signs, do not panic. Do not lash out. Simply note them. Bring them to me in prayer. Ask me for wisdom. For I am the God who exposes not to shame, but to heal, not to tear down, but to build up. This is part 1 of your unfolding. In the next part, I will show you the deeper reasons behind their struggle, the roots of their perception, and the way forward for you to walk in dignity, power, and peace. For now, rest in this, you are not the problem. You are not less than. You are not hard to love. You are my masterpiece. You are my beloved. You are enough. Stay with me, beloved. Beloved child, lean in again. Do not be afraid. What I am about to reveal is not to wound you but to give you sight. For when you see clearly, you will no longer live bound by another's blindness. Yes, the one who loves you is genuine in their affection. Do not doubt that. They are drawn to you with threads of sincerity, they ache for your presence, they long for your embrace. And yet, there is a shadow in their soul that distorts what they see when they look at you. They wrestle with your appearance, but this battle is not truly with you, it is with themselves. Their struggle is the fruit of roots that stretch deep into their past. The root of comparison long ago, someone planted seeds of comparison in their heart. Perhaps a parent, perhaps society, perhaps cruel voices that told them, love only looks like this. Beauty only fits into that. They began to measure others, not by essence, but by image. Child, this has nothing to do with your worth. It has everything to do with their distorted lens. They learn to value the outside above the inside, and though they love you, they have not yet unlearned this lie. The root of insecurity, another root is insecurity. The one who loves you sometimes feels small beside you. Your presence is radiant, your spirit is strong. And so, to compensate, they look at your outward form and wrestle with it, thinking that if they could change something about you, they might quiet the trembling inside themselves. But, beloved, hear me, their insecurity is not yours to carry. You are not responsible for healing the holes in their confidence by shrinking your beauty, your uniqueness, or your God-given form. The root of broken models. Many times, people learn love through broken examples. If they grew up watching shallow affections, they repeat shallow affections. If they were surrounded by voices that idolized image, they struggle to see beyond it. This does not mean their love for you is false, but it means their love is immature, still in need of my refining fire. Michael stands beside you and says, do not take their blindness as your identity. Their struggle is not a verdict against you, it is a mirror of their own healing yet to come. What this means for you, beloved, you now have a choice. Will you shrink yourself to fit their current vision, or will you stand tall in the fullness of who I made you to be? I urge you, choose the second path. Do not cut away parts of yourself to be more acceptable. Do not erase the beauty of my handiwork to soothe the insecurity of another. Yes, you can love them. Yes, you can pray for them. Yes, you can walk with them through their healing if I lead you. But you must not sacrifice your God-given dignity on the altar of their unfinished journey. How to walk forward in wisdom. Here is how I will guide you. 1. Hold your identity firmly. Each morning, declare aloud, I am wonderfully made. I am not a mistake. My worth is not negotiable. Let the sound of your own voice build walls of truth around your heart. 2. Set boundaries in love. If their words wound, do not let silence swallow you. Speak truth calmly, that hurts me. I am not less because of how I look. Boundaries are not rejection, they are protection. 3. Pray for their healing. Do not despise them for their struggle. Pray for their eyes to be opened. Ask me to untangle the roots of comparison, insecurity, and broken models in their soul. I am faithful to do this. 4. Do not internalize their battle. When they struggle, remind yourself, this is not about me. This is their process. I will not carry what is not mine. A coming revelation, beloved, a time is near when their struggle will surface in words or actions that you cannot ignore. It may sting. It may shock you. But when it happens, remember this word, it is not about your lack, it is about their lens. And I will use that moment as a mirror for them, a chance for them to see themselves clearly. Some will resist, but some will repent. Some will harden, but some will humble. Do not fear the outcome, trust me with it. A vision for you. I see you standing before a mirror, tears streaking your cheeks. Behind you, shadows whisper, not enough, not beautiful, not worthy. But then Michael steps forward, sword blazing, and with one strike, the shadows scatter. He lifts your chin, and suddenly the mirror shifts. No longer do you see flaws, you see radiance. You see my fingerprints etched into every feature, every curve, every line. You see my light pulsing through your being. And as you look, you realize, I am more than appearance. I am the image of God. This is the truth you must cling to, beloved. A sacred promise, hear me, I will not allow this struggle to define your destiny. I will not let the enemy use this to bury your confidence. I will not permit shame to sit on the throne of your heart. I am raising you up to know your worth beyond measure. And whether this person matures into the fullness of love or not, you will not lose. For I am with you, and my love is the foundation that never shifts. Michael whispers one last time in this part, do not measure yourself by their eyes. Measure yourself by heaven's eyes. And in heaven's eyes, you are radiant beyond description. Beloved, this is the end of part 2. In the next part, I will show you how to respond when their struggle becomes visible, how to guard your heart in the moment of pain, and how to rise with grace and dignity when the comments or actions cut deep. Do not miss it. This journey is leading you into freedom. Beloved child, stay with me. This part is heavier, but it is also holy. You have asked me many times in silence, Lord, what do I do when their struggle comes to the surface? What do I do when their words cut me? What do I do when I feel small in the presence of the one who claims to love me? And I answer you now, not to condemn but to strengthen, not to crush but to raise. When their hidden thoughts slip into words, when you hear their voice tremble with dissatisfaction, when you catch their eyes lingering in judgment rather than admiration, you will feel it in your soul like a blade. That moment will sting. Your heart may cry out, am I not enough? But I tell you, beloved, in that very moment you must remember what I have spoken. Their words are not truth. Their opinion is not verdict. Their blindness is not your identity. I have seen the nights you wept quietly after small remarks. I have seen how your heart shrank after hearing, you'd look better if you changed this, or, I wish you looked more like that. Those moments tried to plant poison in your soil. But I, the Lord, uproot that poison now. I say to you with authority, you are enough. You are radiant. You are mine. You may wonder, but if they love me, why would they hurt me with their words? My child, it is because their love is sincere yet still imperfect. They are trying to love with a heart that has not been fully healed. They carry scars, comparisons, and insecurities that distort their sight. They look through a broken lens, and broken lenses never show the whole picture. But I see you in wholeness. I see you in light. I see you as complete. When the sting comes, do not lash back with venom. Do not let anger twist your beauty into bitterness. Instead, breathe. Whisper my name. Say quietly, Lord, remind me who I am. And I will flood your heart with peace. I will silence the roar of shame. I will cover you in a garment of dignity that no human word can strip away. But, beloved, do not confuse my peace with passivity. I am not asking you to become a silent victim. I am not telling you to accept every wound without voice. No. I am giving you courage to respond with truth. When they speak words that reduce you, speak words that restore you. Say, I am not less because of how I look. I am not defined by your standards. I am more than appearance. Say it with calmness, but also with authority. For silence in the face of dishonor can allow dishonor to root itself deeper. Stand tall, not in pride, but in truth. Do not fear the outcome. Some hearts will resist the truth you speak, but others will awaken. Sometimes the mirror of your confidence is what shakes them free from their blindness. Sometimes the moment you refuse to shrink is the moment they realize how small their vision has been. Whether they rise with you or not, you will be free. I know the ache inside you says, what if they never see me rightly? What if they never outgrow this? And I, your God, answer you with this: their growth is not your responsibility. You cannot carry their healing. You cannot bend your spirit to speed their process. You can only choose whether you will keep your worth buried in their opinion or lifted in my truth. If they remain blind, I will give you peace. If they awaken, I will give you joy. In both, I will be with you. Beloved child, I see a vision of you sitting in silence after one of their comments, your hands clenched, your eyes brimming with tears. The enemy whispers to you in that moment, see? You are not beautiful. You are not worthy. You are unloved. But then I see Michael descend, his sword gleaming. He strikes the air, and the whispers scatter. He kneels beside you, lifts your chin, and says, do not believe the lies. You are radiant in the eyes of heaven. You are crowned with light. You must choose which voice you will believe. The voice of the accuser or the voice of your Maker. Choose wisely, for whichever voice you embrace will shape your spirit. In the days to come, there will be a moment when the one who loves you will reveal their struggle more openly. They may confess their dissatisfaction, or they may let it slip in frustration. When that moment comes, it will feel like a painful revelation. But I tell you, do not collapse. Do not take their words as chains. Take them as confirmation that I was warning you, preparing you, guiding you. Lift your eyes to me and say, Lord, I trust you more than I trust this moment. And I will answer. I will strengthen your backbone with steel. I will clothe your words with wisdom. I will give you the grace to respond not from wounds, but from wholeness. Remember this: love is not destroyed by imperfection, but love cannot thrive in silence. If you choose to stay with them, you must speak truth. You must be a mirror that reflects both grace and boundaries. If you choose to walk away, you must know that you are not walking away in failure but in freedom. Either path is not abandonment of love, it is alignment with dignity. Do not let shame trick you into thinking, if I leave, I am unworthy of love. No, beloved. If you leave, it may be because you value love enough to wait for it in its true form. If you stay, it may be because you believe in redemption. Either way, you are covered. Either way, you are enough. I will not let your story end in rejection. I will not let your identity be destroyed by another's blindness. I am writing a chapter where your worth shines so brightly that no comment, no struggle, no broken perception can dim it. And child, hear this last truth for this moment. The person who loves you but struggles with your appearance is not your enemy. They are broken, yes. They are blind, yes. But they are also in my hands. Release them to me. Do not carry the burden of fixing them. I alone can heal eyes. I alone can mend hearts. You must simply keep standing in truth. Stay with me, beloved. In the final part, I will show you the destiny beyond this pain, the restoration I have prepared for your spirit, and the way I will use this very struggle to crown you with unshakable confidence and deeper love than you have ever known. My beloved child, you have walked with me through this unveiling. You have listened when I spoke of the hidden struggle in the one who loves you. You have felt the sting of their imperfect vision. You have learned that their issue with your appearance is not your shame, but their wound. And now, in this final word, I bring you into the place of restoration, of dignity, of destiny. You must understand, the pain you have felt will not be the end of your story. The comments that cut, the glances that unsettled you, the questions that haunted you, they were not wasted. They were chisels in my hand, carving out strength in you, carving out clarity, carving out the courage to stand in the truth of who you are. Child, I never called you to live small. I never shaped you to fit into the shallow molds of human approval. I formed you with purpose, with radiance, with divine intent. Every part of you carries my fingerprint. The curve of your smile, the shade of your skin, the texture of your hair, the sound of your laugh, none of it is accidental. You are an artwork of eternity. You are a living canvas of my glory. The person who loves you, yes, they carry real affection. But they also carry broken vision. If they rise, if they heal, if they learn to love you beyond the surface, then your bond can grow deeper, more rooted, more whole. But if they refuse, if they remain trapped in their comparison, then know this: you are still enough. You are still loved. You are still chosen. Their blindness cannot undo my choice. I see you in the future, walking with confidence you do not yet fully feel. I see your head lifted high, your shoulders strong, your smile unashamed. I see you standing in rooms where once you would have hidden, now radiating peace. I see people looking at you and seeing not just outward beauty, but the power of a spirit who knows its worth. This is what I am shaping in you now. The enemy wanted to use this struggle to crush you, to make you despise yourself, to convince you that you were flawed beyond repair. But instead, I am turning it. I am using it to make you unshakable. I am using it to teach you love that is deeper than skin. I am using it to anchor you so firmly in my truth that no voice, no opinion, no criticism can uproot you again. Do you feel that strength rising in you even now? That is not arrogance. That is identity. That is the sound of chains breaking, the weight of shame falling, the breath of freedom filling your lungs. You are walking into a season where you will no longer question your reflection, where you will no longer shrink beneath someone else's gaze. You will walk knowing, I am chosen. I am beautiful. I am enough. Beloved, listen closely. In the days ahead, I will bring people into your life who will confirm this truth. Voices that honor you, eyes that see you rightly, hearts that cherish you without condition. They may come as friends, mentors, or companions. They will be my reminders that you are not hard to love, you are not invisible, you are not lacking. They will see the glow of your spirit and reflect it back to you. And as for the one who loves you but struggles with your appearance, their journey is in my hands. If they soften, if they allow me to heal them, you will witness transformation. If they resist, you will witness release. Either way, you will not be left empty. Either way, your destiny will not be delayed. Either way, I will fulfill the good work I began in you. Archangel Michael now speaks, do not fear their blindness. Do not fear their words. Do not fear their silence. You are more than this moment. You are more than their struggle. You are heaven's beloved, and you will rise. Beloved, close your eyes for a moment. Hear my voice. I call you radiant. I call you whole. I call you mine. Every lie spoken against your appearance dissolves in my light. Every chain of comparison snaps beneath my hand. Every tear shed over feeling not enough is now transformed into the oil of gladness. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of a new chapter. You will walk with greater confidence. You will love with deeper compassion. You will shine with unshakable dignity. And whether this person learns to love you rightly or not, you will never again doubt that you are worthy of love. I am clothing you in garments of strength. I am anointing your head with oil. I am crowning you with beauty that no human eye can diminish. Walk boldly, beloved. Walk freely. Walk knowing that I, your God, delight in you exactly as you are. And so I bless you now with peace. I bless you with courage. I bless you with joy. I bless you with discernment to know when to stay and when to walk away. I bless you with eyes to see yourself as heaven sees you. This is your destiny, not to be diminished, but to be radiant. Not to be hidden, but to be revealed. Not to be tolerated, but to be celebrated. This is who you are. This is who you will always be. My beloved child, my radiant one, my masterpiece. Rise now. Walk in truth. And never forget, you are loved, you are chosen, you are Inug LL.